Voters in Colorado and Washington state made daring strides in recent elections as both states decriminalized marijuana use. At least two pot clubs have started out in Colorado, but one such pot club, the White Horse Inn, closed after one day of operations. Did not remember about lease resulting in closure. Occasionally various states will thumb their noses at the government by passing laws which run contrary to federal ones or to political stances taken by elected officials. One of the more recent efforts to flip off the federals was by voters in Colorado and Washington state, where voters approved popular initiatives to decriminalize recreational use of marijuana. Decriminalizing, for those who don't understand that there is a difference, is where a thing is legal but regulated. Legalization is the abolition of any regulation. There were two pot clubs created right away in Colorado to permit people to bring in and smoke their own cannabis in the place. The White Horse Inn is one of these clubs that violated his lease because he was so interested in opening shop in the short-term schedule, according to the Huffington Post. Overeagerness. How pot clubs operate is that since selling weed is illegal in both Colorado and Washington state, people can purchase a membership. If they want to fire up a joint or whatever, they can go to the pot club and consume their own supply. In Colorado, there were two options with pot clubs that opened. The White Horse Inn was one of them with booths where people could go, and Club 64 was the other one. Club 64 was named after Amendment 64 that decriminalized pot smoking, according to ABC. If White Horse owner Paul Lovato had waited 24 hours to open the business, he would have been fine. Since he opened early, he wound up getting evicted from the building by the owner. He was just a little desperate to get started, according to the Huffington Post. Not bad for other club. It is expected that Lovato may have been a little distracted when looking at the contract's conditions. The other pot club in Colorado, Club 64, has a more interesting model. It doesn't have a permanent location, but rather rents out spaces for events. Members pay a $9.99 fee, and if they are nearby whenever or wherever a Club 64 event is being held, they can show up, show membership, and prove they are at least 21 years of age and get as baked as they want, according to CNN. Denny's will probably make a ton of cash nearby selling food after participants are done.